everyone, and welcome to the August edition of Studio B. This program is part of MCTV Summer Video Camp. I'm your host, Emma. In our show today, we will feature segments about the Midland Center for the Arts, the Grace A. Dow Memorial Library, and Dow Gardens. We will also talk with the Fire Marshal from the Midland Fire Department and talk with the library staff to hear all about what is going on at the library for teens and families. We will also start our show with Studio B reporter Marcus, who is at the Midland Center for the Arts.
Hello everyone, my name is Marcus. I'm at the Midland Center for the Arts with Kenzie Hopkins, the School and Public Program Coordinator for the Center. Thank you for talking with us, Mackenzie. Please tell us some of the exciting changes that are happening in your museum.
So this is our Hall of Ideas, these first 3 floors here, and we're trying to refinish them a little. So we have a new light bright wall that's coming up being installed this week. We have a new children's area upstairs. We're getting a new plasma tube area, as well as a really cool robotic arm that actually is the same technology NASA uses. So we're pretty excited about that.
What do you have on exhibit currently?
Yeah, so right now we have our Rarely Seen Nat Geo exhibit up. So it's all pictures and photography from National Geographic, and they're seeing pictures that people haven't seen a lot, which is why it's called Rarely Seen. They're pretty cool. We also have an art prize exhibit. So they're all people who have shown an art prize, which is an art show here in Grand Rapids. It's got all that same unique artwork that you would expect from Art Prize. So we have that upstairs right now as well.
What are some of the upcoming exhibits?
Yeah, coming up here in the fall, we have Mazes and Brain Games, it's called. It starts in October and goes through January. It's all interactive and hands-on. You can actually go in through some full-size mazes as well here. It's pretty cool.
What are other things that families could be doing in the museum right now?
Yeah, so right now we're doing a lot of summer activities, but coming up in the fall we have our Zombie Fest, which will be fun for whole entire families. We have STEM days coming up. We're trying to do a lot more STEM programming. And then we have our STEM Girls Night, which is for parents and a girl as well, to be able to come and learn more about STEM and different careers you could have in it.
What are the hours that you are open so we can see all these exhibits?
So right now we are open 7 days a week here at the museum. We're open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday from 9 until 4 p.m. We're open Thursday 9 till 8, it's our late night, and Sundays 1 to 5.
If someone would like more information on these events and exhibits, where would they go to find that?
So we do have a Facebook page, which is the best place to find all of our up-to-date and current events going on, because we're always adding new stuff. And that you can find us at Midland Center. And then we also have our website, which is midlandcenter.org.
All right, cool. Thank you for talking to us today, Kenzie. We'll look forward to all the fun exhibits at Midland Center for the Arts. Let's go back to the studio.
Thanks, Marcus. Now joining me on set is Marshal Tony Lilo. He is the Fire Marshal for the City of Midland Fire Department. Welcome, Marshal Lilo.
Thank you.
What are the requirements to become a firefighter?
To be a firefighter for the City of Midland, you have to be at least 18 years old. You have to have firefighter level 1 and 2 certifications, hazardous materials training, and you have to be an emergency medical technician.
Awesome. About how much do you think the gear weighs?
Depending on the person, the gear can weigh anywhere between 75 and 100 pounds when you get all of the gear you're wearing, plus hoses and other tools.
Wow. What kinds of emergencies do firefighters respond to?
We are an all hazards department, so we respond to essentially all emergencies. We have people trained in water rescue, ice rescue, fires, emergency medical problems, trench rescue, high angle rescue, hazardous materials, and just about anything else that you can think of.
Awesome. Why do you think the trucks are so large?
Well, the trucks are kind of like our office, so wherever we go we have to have whatever tools we might need to solve emergencies. We wouldn't be very effective if we had to go back to the station for equipment every time.
Oh. How can people be fire safe at home?
I think the biggest thing that people can do is to practice fire drills at home. It's so important for everyone from little toddlers all the way up to senior citizens. As we get older in life, I think senior citizens probably forget to go and have fire drills, but it's still very important and to have a plan.
Yes. What ages of people should practice fire drills at home?
I think every age. As life changes and kids come into the picture, or kids move out of the house, or as you get older and maybe you don't move around as well, it's important to have a plan and to make sure you've practiced it.
Right. Awesome. What does a fire marshal do?
I'm responsible for the Fire Prevention Division, so a big part of what I do is review blueprints and plans for new buildings, and then I go out and inspect and make sure that the buildings comply with the prints that they provided or any problems that I found. I'm in charge of the fire investigations when there are fires, and also in charge of fire prevention, talking to kids at schools and trying to get our message out.
Cool. How many people work at the fire department?
There are 46 of us at the fire department. There are 42 people in the suppression division, 3 shifts of 14 people. Myself, the assistant chief for training and safety. We have a fire chief and we have a secretary.
Awesome. Thank you, Fire Marshal Lilo, for appearing on our show today. Please stay tuned to Studio B. We will be right back after this word about Midland Community Television. Do you have a story to share with your community? Learn how to get your message out at Midland Community Television. MCTV gives Midland residents original, locally produced programs that you cannot see anywhere else. After completing our workshop, Access users can use our studio and field video equipment to create a TV show on anything they want. No idea is too big or too small to turn into a TV program. To learn more about MCTV or watch videos online, visit our website at www.cityofmidlandmi.gov/MCTV. Follow us on Facebook or check out our YouTube channels. To sign up for our next workshop, give us a call at 837-3474. We look forward to helping you share your story with the community.
Hi, my name is James, and I'm with Senior Horticulturist, Grounds Manager for Whiting Gardens, Chuck Martin.
Well, thanks for having me on your show there, James. I really appreciate you welcoming me. So, yeah.
Thanks. Can you please tell us a little bit about what a horticulturist is, please?
Well, horticulturist is a person who takes care of plants, okay? Hort in Latin means plants and culture means care of, so I take care of the plants. I know where a plant likes to live, what its culture is, or how much water to give it, how much fertilizer to give it. So we take care of the plants here at Whiting Forest.
Please tell me about the plants at Whiting Forest.
Some of the plants here, well, we're emphasizing here at the Whiting Forest, we're emphasizing native plants, plants that naturally have grown in the United States, and so that's what our emphasis is. So we've got lots of native trees, we've got lots of native herbaceous plants, we've got all kinds of native plants here that we're emphasizing that type of planting.
What is a rain garden?
Well, yeah, here at Whiting Forest, one of the things we have is we're going to have 3 rain gardens. And the rain gardens will be right in our parking lot. And you know, a lot of most parking lots, the water is collected, goes into a storm drain, and then rushed down to the river, okay, or something like that. In fact, our roads are almost like a stream where water, when it's collected, it goes to rivers. What a rain garden does is the water will now flow into this beautiful garden, and it will seep down into the soil instead of just going out into the river. So we have to plant plants in this garden that likes dry soil as well as wet soil. So we're planting native plants that does that. What other things about it is because it's such a diversity of plants, it's bringing in a diversity of birds, insects, and a diversity of colors, things in bloom, and that kind of thing. If you look at the bee balm, which is a plant that's purple color here in the rain garden behind us, you can look and see all the bees, all the butterflies, all the insects just working over them. In fact, looking across right now, I see a monarch butterfly working the bee balm. So it's kind of exciting to see. It's a dynamic garden.
How do rain gardens benefit the environment?
How do they do it? Well, instead of this water running down to the stream, you know, we put salt on our parking lots, the cars lose oil. All that water is going into our stream. Instead of doing that, we're sending it to an area that is filtering it out. Not only the plants filter it out, the soil filters it out, and it cleans that. And also, every time it rains, you can see quite often here in our society, when it rains, our streams go up and down really fast. This will slow that down. That's not natural for a stream to do that. The other thing is streams tend to be cool. This will help keep those streams cool. That warm water from the roads going down to the stream makes our streams warmer. So this is going to help us cool the streams down.
Okay.
Is that not cool, James?
That is amazing.
That is amazing.
How is your rain garden unique?
How's this one's unique? Well, I think it's unique because of the fact that I've seen a lot of rain gardens, and this has a lot of unique plants in it, James. Also, you know, we're very highly visible here, so we're maintaining it really well here. Like I said, I got a great crew of students helping me this summer. There's a lot of unique plants in it, and to me, it's just a beautiful, beautiful addition to the Whiting Forest.
Thank you for talking to us today, Chuck. I can't wait for this place to open. Now let's go back to the studio.
Thanks, James. That was great. We will be right back after this message about the Grace A. Dow Memorial Library.
Where can I hang out and study with my teenage friends? Where can I download ebooks to my tablet or phone? If I don't have a computer, where can I go on the internet to do some research for school? Where can I get a book about Abraham Lincoln? Where can I get a CD that will help me learn how to speak Chinese? I want to have a movie night. Where can I check out movies on DVD? The answer to all these questions is the Grace A. Dow Memorial Library. The library is open Monday through Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. and 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturdays. The library is located at the corner of Eastman and West St. Andrews Roads. You can call the library at 837-3430 or go on the web to www.cityofmidlandmi.gov/library.
Welcome back. Joining me now is Terry Ehlers, Adult Services Supervisor for the Grace A. Dow Memorial Library. Thank you for joining us, Terry.
Thanks for having me.
Terry, what kinds of programs and services does the library offer for teens?
Well, for teens, we have a whole teen spot in the lower level, and it's sort of separate from everything else. So teens can go hang out with their friends, they can work on homework, they can just sit and read. We have Wi-Fi and wireless printing. We have online databases to help you with any projects for school you might need. Large fiction section of popular titles for kids with multiple copies. It's a great area for teens downstairs.
That sounds awesome. How do you decide what programs to offer?
So we have multiple venues for deciding what we want to offer. We take suggestions from patrons. We look around and see what other libraries are doing that's been popular. Our staff is great at finding out fun things to do. Basically anything that promotes reading and literacy is something that we're interested in. So we take calls sometimes too from performers or other speakers that want to come in, and if we think it meets that main goal of promoting literacy and having fun, then we're interested in it.
Awesome. Does the library have any opportunities for teens to give back to the community?
Absolutely. There's a volunteer program that happens in the summer. It's called Volunteens, and they help a lot with all the different activities that are going on for summer reading programs. We offer more events for kids during the days since they're not at school during the summertime, and we usually can use a lot of help with that. So teens can sign up to help in a variety of ways.
Awesome. Thank you so much for filling us in on all the fun things we can do at the library. Now we turn to Studio B reporter Nina to take us on a tour of the library with the new library director.
My name is Nina. I'm here with Miriam Andrus, director of the Gracie Dab Memorial Library. Today we're going to take a tour of the library and learn about the more exciting possibilities here. Thank you for joining us, Miriam. Since we're here, tell us about the lobby.
All right, so this is our main circulation area. So the lobby is kind of the workhorse of the library. This is the place where everyone can bring their materials and they check out their items. We have everything from books, audiobooks, magazines, but one of the most special things about our lobby is that we have 3 self-checkout systems. Not very many libraries in the state of Michigan have self-checkout areas, and so we're unique in the sense that people can bring their own materials and check them out themselves. But then also a part of this lobby is that we have our library assistants, and they check out materials, but they also help people get new library cards. So if you live within our circulation area, then you're able to come in and you just need your driver's license with a current address, and you're able to get a library card to check out the over 250,000 items that we have here at the library.
This is my favorite place to hang out. Tell us about the Teen Spot.
So the Teen Spot is completely new. So we had a flood in June of 2017, and as part of that flood, the entire basement of the library got redone. So the Teen Spot has brand new furniture. It has these great booths with this fun wallpaper behind it, and teens are able to come into this room and have a space of their own. So we call it the Teen Spot because it's specifically for teens, the space, but anybody can use the books in here. So the Teen Spot is a lot like our collections that we have upstairs in the library. They have their own audiobooks, they have their own nonfiction section, they have their own fiction section. But one of the cool things that we're going to be doing in the Teen Spot is, other than the booths that people are able to do homework at, we have a table that we're going to be able to, we're installing a TV so that teens are able to come and meet and use the television to work on homework projects. They'll be able to link it to their phones and watch videos if they need to for a class. And then of course we also have games and things like that that teens can come and they can play in here. So it literally is their own Teen Spot.
Yeah. What sort of learning activities are there in the kids area?
So this area is actually what we call the Beyond the Books area, or our early literacy area. So as you can see, we have lots of different toys, puzzles, games. We even have iPads for children to play on that have learning activities. And the reason that we have this area is because it helps teach kids early literacy skills. So young children that come are able to play with our kitchen, and they're able to create stories as they're playing with the toys that we have. And parents are able to interact with their children to talk about what they're doing, and it helps with those early literacy skills of creating a story. Play is one of the 5 elements of early literacy, and so we wanted to create an area in the library that promotes that. Puzzles, of course, help with motor skills, and we have a lot of different puzzle stations. And then, of course, we also have board books that parents can sit down in one of our comfy chairs and they can read stories with their children.
This is a really nice area.
Thank you.
So what makes this area so special?
So this is our tween section. So we have all of our books for middle school aged kids back here. But one of the best things about this section is that we have our graphic novels back here. And the entire back wall of this area is just graphic novels, which are really, really fun to read and great for the middle school age. We also have a lot of our series back here. So like Origami Yoga is back here, and a lot of other fun, popular series, American Girls and things like that. So it's really easy to find a book in this section. It's a really robust section. We have a lot of books that are really popular and fun to read. And then also right off of this section, we have our movies for kids. We have our biography section. And then we also have this space, which is available for kids to come back and play games. So we've got some board games and things that kids can come back here away from all of the noise and all of the little kids. It's kind of their special space, and they're able to use it to play games and hang out with their friends.
This is really cool.
Thanks.
Tell us a little bit about what we can do on the main floor of the library.
So there are all kinds of things that you can do on the main floor of the library. Probably the best space on the main floor of the library is our quiet room. We have a Japanese Zen garden that you can sit in the quiet room, you can do your reading, and you can also enjoy looking outside and seeing our beautiful garden. But other than that, on the main floor we have a lot of different things. So we have our Book Express station, which is new items that have come into the library that you can check out for 1 week. And those books don't go on hold, so you can come in and find anything that you want that's new and available. And we have our fiction, which is all of our adult collection is fiction up here, and then we have our nonfiction section for adults, which is also located on this floor. We also have all of our new books, and we have our DVDs. We have magazines, which can also be found in the quiet room. But probably the most important thing that happens on this floor is you can get help from our reference librarians. So right behind us, we have our reference desk, and anybody can come in from the community and ask our reference librarians a question, and they'll be able to help you find anything, whether it's medical information or just the latest book that you want to read. They're available for the community.
Wow, the Gracie Down Memorial Library has everything. Thank you for showing us around. Now let's go back to the studio.
Thanks, Nina. Now here's Giles with a look at what's coming up at the library and MCTV.
Hi, I'm Giles with Studio B. Here's what's happening at the Grace A. Dow Memorial Library and MCTV in August. There is still time to participate in the summer reading program this year. This year's theme is Libraries Rock. Kids and adults can read or listen to books to earn great prizes. Don't forget to check out the library's website, Facebook page, and printed newsletter for all the fun and exciting activities this summer. The summer reading program ends August 11th. The youth services area of the library is hosting a Make It Monday event for teens. On Monday, August 16th, teens can learn all about origami from 3 until 7 p.m. They will have the supplies. You bring the creativity. The library will be hosting free summer movies in August. August 3rd, Peter Rabbit, 2 p.m. August 8th, Wings, 10 a.m. And on August 10th, go back to the big screen with E.T., the Extraterrestrial, at 6:30 p.m. All movies are free and shown at the auditorium. For younger kids, the Discovery Depot is open in the storyroom. Summertime means camping fun. Kids can grill food, sit around a campfire, and read stories in a tent, and much more. Discovery Depot is open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 7:30 p.m., and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. For older teens, the library will be hosting the first ever Rock and Roll Trivia Night. As part of a new monthly trivia nights for adults 17 and up, you and a team can test your knowledge on a range of topics. Rock and Roll Trivia Night and will be held in the community room at 7 p.m. on August 14th. For questions about the event in the library, please call 837-3430 or visit www.cityofmidlandmi.gov/library. Midland Community Television will be hosting video producer workshops in August at the following dates and times: Wednesday, August 8th, 5:30, Thursday, August 9th, 1:30 p.m., and Saturday, August 11th, 10:30 after training. You can use MCTV equipment to create videos or volunteer on community TV programs that will broadcast on TV and online. Call MCTV at 837-3474 and find out how to get started. Stay tuned to the MCTV channels to find out what is happening in your community. Now let's go back to the studio.
Thanks, Giles. Well, that wraps up another edition of Studio B. We would like to thank our guests, Fire Marshal Lilo, Terry Ehlers, Chuck Martin, and Mackenzie Hopkins for appearing on our show. We would also like to thank the staff and volunteers of MCTV for making this camp possible. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time on Studio B. Goodbye!